All right, all right. Who's there? Who's there? Who is there? Kevin Gavin, what is going on, man? Jerry Guerra, Esteban, Albert, what is up, guys? Thank you for joining us today in this episode of Bigmouth Talkshow. Thank you all for being here. Love the hat, hey man. Check it out, a bass fishing hat. Let me know if you all are interested in one. Sorry for my disgusting hair. 3 days without showering. No light, man. I mean, these days, with no light, I mean, it's just tough, bro. It is tough. It is tough, but hey, we're trying our best. We're trying our best, to go through and get through all this cold weather. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin, for sharing. Richie, presente. Saludos, bro. Ahora sí le voy a meter un poquito más el español para ayudarles a todos de allá, bro. Te lo prometo, eh? Love the hat. Yes, man. So if you all are interested in one of these beanies, bass beanies. Let me see. Bass beanies. If you're all interested in one, shoot me an inbox, and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Aldo Garcia, how is it going, Aldo? Salud, bro. The cold land in Texas, Leander, Texas. This weather, man. This weather, insane cold weather. But welcome once again to another episode of Bigmouth Talkshow. I'm your host, Luis Garcia, Pep Garcia. Yeah. So I want to start off by saying thank you for everyone that's helped me out. Thank you to South Texas Bass Assassins, Mark Rodriguez, Israel Gaerke, Juan Mayorga from Canal Fishing Junkies, Andra Aguirre, Bass Brothers, Carlos Lopez. Everybody's helped me out in my bass fishing journey. I mean, you guys are insane. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If it wasn't for you guys, I would have not known how to bass fish. I mean, so I send you all my thank yous, and so remember, if you guys haven't checked out my YouTube channel is STX Bass Fishing. Make sure to go check it out. There I'm gonna upload. I still haven't edited my last video that I did where I fell down, scraped my knee, almost broke my leg because of the huge rock falling down. But I got the cacti all on my arm, the thorns, they were just there, man. I mean, but I'll make sure to upload that video as soon as I can. So so go check out my channel, STX Bass Fishing, there in YouTube. If you guys would like to send a support, like a donation of any kind, that's my Cash App, $ STX Bass Fishing. If you guys want to send, $1, $2, I mean, whatever you guys want to donate, I'll send you guys a shout out on the next video. And so that's it. That's my Cash App, STX Bass Fishing. Any donation would be greatly appreciated, So, and my Facebook, of course, you guys know my Facebook. You guys are on it, Pep Garcia. If you guys can, please, just press that share button so other people can, get into the action here today. So other people can know about the show, so other people could get into the bass fishing here in the RGV, and not just in the RGV, also up north in Texas, Mexico, everywhere. So, yeah, man. So, si me harían el gran favor de ponerle share ahí para que muchos puedan saber de este canal, sobre esto, de que estamos hablando sobre las lobinas, porque eso es de lo que vamos a estar hablando hoy. Y let me see the comments. What are you guys doing there? What are you guys saying there? Nah, Ruben, you're just in time, Ruben. Poncho Asensio, what's up, man? Richie, recuerda a tus fans de México. Ya, pues ya sabes, bro. Tú siempre eres el #1 fan mío. Angel Antonio, what's up, man? Ruben, saludos, mi buen Pep Garcia. Un abrazo, igual. A real warm hug, dude, because, man, it's cold right now, man. It is cold right now. ¿Qué hubo? Memo, how's it going? David Cepeda, y a Chavez, saludos, bro. Saludos to everybody. Hey, man, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Just hit that share button, please, so we can get the word out there. And, today we have a special show for y'all. It's an awesome one. It's a good one. I love it a lot. If you guys didn't tag the friend and share the post of the painting, you guys missed out on that giveaway, man. It was just a free giveaway, free giveaway where you could have won an awesome bass painting for your man cave, It was so you can put there, with the rods and everything, man. I'm barely building my little man cave. I mean, It's going up little by little, but I'll have it ready. I'll have it ready. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. You know that. You know that. So shout outs. The shout outs. Make sure to go check out Janky Jigs with Douglas Green. Those jigs for bass fishing, they're just insane. Janky Jigs from Douglas Green. Man, insane jigs. Also check out Brian Lopez, with these drawings. I mean, the guy draws redfish, trout, bass, smallmouth, crappie. I mean, you name it, snook, he does it, anything. So make sure you go check out Brian Lopez also from ST92 or 90. What is it? Yeah, ST92. I search him for Brian Lopez, and then I just I don't. But yeah, Brian Lopez, dude. Make sure to check him out there on Facebook. And Good Times Fishing Guide with Rob Lopez, another Lopez. Make sure to check out Rob Lopez. Man, if you guys want to catch on thousands and thousands and thousands of white bass, Rob Lopez is the guy to go to. Send him a message, shoot him a message. Tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you, and he'll probably hook you up. Also, I mean, if you guys want to catch bass, giant bass on these days that are coming, hit up Rob Lopez. The guy's got his spots in Falcon. And that guy will catch you on your PB, dude. He'll get you on your PB with the best prices in town, man. Let me see. You can pay that electric bill. Yeah, I'm not going to pay that electric bill, bro. When the bill comes out, I'll be like, dude, nah, man. We lasted like a whole week, 2 weeks of suffering. So, saludos desde Holanda. Yeah, right, Ruben. You ain't over there. It's cold. Come up to Michigan. Yeah, man, but make sure you go check out all my friends. And so what we're going to do in the show today is we have a special guest. We have a special guest on the show today, and it's Mr. Gabriel G. Garcia, admin of the page No Half Bassin. Awesome fishing bass angler. His videos, I mean, they're there. Lucky Stitch Bass Adventures. The guy, he does bank fishing insanely, like to the max. The guy gets on them giant bass, bank fishing. I mean, it's insane. I mean, we made friends, by Facebook. I mean, it was, he liked bass fishing. I liked bass fishing. My front neighbor's like, oh, yeah, Gabriel, he goes fishes for bass also and everything. And so we met up once, and we started talking about bass and bass and bass. And it's always about bass. That's how I got to meet up all of y'all. Así es como pues conocí a todos ustedes, amigos ahí por la lobina, porque pues nos encanta pescar lobina. Y yo sé muy bien que a todos ustedes les gusta pescar la lobina, so I mean, pues somos amigos, you know what I mean? Somos amigos, amigos. Richie, ¿dónde conseguiste tu gorro? Está chidísimo. Mándenme inbox y yo les mando su gorro. Yo les mando un gorro, ¿Cómo ven? Mándenme inbox, que quieren uno, les doy el precio y pues les digo cuánto es. But yeah, hoy tenemos a alguien especial que se llama Gabriel, y ese Gabriel, mi amigo, pesca lobina ahí de orilla, pero unas lobinotas que pesca. Make sure to check out his YouTube. Gabriel G. Garcia's YouTube is called Lucky Stitch Bass Adventures. Lucky Stitch, and it's all together, no spaces. Lucky Stitch Bass Adventures. Lucky Stitch. Make sure to go check out his YouTube. I mean, awesome content, awesome channel. I mean, there it is. En YouTube, el canal de Gabriel se llama Lucky Stitch Bass Adventures. Vayan y chequen ese canal en YouTube de mi amigo Gabriel, y ahí enseña todas las lobinas que ha pescado ahí de orilla. Y pues yo sé muy bien que también pues que ha pescado más lobinas más grandes y sin video, pero ahí las que pescó, ahí están. So, Richie, amo la lobina. Pues amamos la lobina, bro. We love bass fishing, So, yeah, make sure to go check out, put a link on here. I will be putting a link there, Kevin, once the video is done, so you guys can check out his page. Because I do not have it here with me right now. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to be asking Gabriel some questions, because I know that guy's had an awesome ride, I mean, on bass fishing. I mean, the guy, crazy things happened to the guy while he was bass fishing, and I mean, he's missed some good bass. I've seen it, and I mean, just insane. So, Le vamos a estar preguntando a Gabriel unas preguntas porque él cuando está pescando la lubina ha pasado un chorronón de cosas, bastantísimas cosas, y es increíble las cosas que le han pasado a Gabriel. So, vamos a estar preguntándole unas preguntas y él no sabe español, pero yo les traduzco. Ay, hombre. René Miranda, how's it going? Kevin, you know Spanish, dude. Insane. Aldo García, yo no sé pescar. ¿Con qué estaría bueno empezar? Con tripa de pollo. All right, all right. So okay. Without further ado, here's Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, how's it going, bro? How is it going?
What's up, bro? Thanks for having me on, man. I really do appreciate this. First time ever I've been on a podcast, and it's an absolute privilege to be on your podcast, man. Always been a big supporter. You pretty much have the lead role in bass fishing here in the Rio Grande Valley. So I really do appreciate you having me on the podcast. Saludos a todos, everybody that's on this channel, everybody that's on this page. You guys are on the right page, the right channel, following the right man. So yeah, man, let's get it going. Let's get it started. I'm pretty excited, man. Pretty excited.
All right, before we start, I just want to make sure. Can you guys see Gabriel and hear him perfectly fine? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Gabe. Kevin says hi, Gabe. Hi, Gabe. Gabe. Go with. What up, Gabriel? All right. So yeah. I mean, we just love bass fishing. I mean, that's what we love to do. There's a guy that said, "You just get famous and that's it. You just leave it like that." I ain't famous, dude. Dude, I ain't famous. I don't even know what the heck y'all talking. I love bass fishing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I mean, I'm on the search for that double digit bass. I'm on the search for that double digit bass, and we're trying to look for it. We're trying to find them, and we love catching big bass. I mean, we just love going to look for big bass. Right? Is that right, Gabriel? I mean, that's what we love to do.
Yeah, man. That's just like you said, man. That's just how we met. Um, we started on jumping on group pages. Shout out to Canal Fishing Junkies, South Texas Bass Assassins, LCD 956, Bass Brothers. Um, I mean, the fishing community grew by just the constant conversations, reaching out to people, meeting new people, and a lot of people that me and you have met, or the same way me and you met,
Yeah.
wasn't so much about, hey man, where you fishing at? What's your spot? It was pretty much to just link up, man. Link up. Let's go bass fishing. Let's go search for new spots. And at the end of the day, just to go have a good time, man. A lot of friends that I have in the fishing community started by hanging out with you, man. A lot of people that have reached out to me to help me with bass fishing when I first started was people that we both met at the same time, or followed on the same page. Honestly, I've watched the bass fishing community grow from when I first started. I've watched it grow, man, and you've always been somebody that participates in helping out people, man. And I know there's a lot of new people that are on this channel and this page, and I hope they understand the type of role that you play in the bass fishing community. The constant preaching of catch and release, the the
Yes.
manners
Catch and
that you
release.
have, the manners that you have with others, man. So yeah, man, it's been a great journey. I've only been doing this for going on 4 years, I think. Still feel like a rookie. Still feel like I just started. Still have a lot to learn to go. A lot more to learn. But yeah, man, it's been a great journey. Especially now, here we are on a podcast, bro. That is pretty cool, bro. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Right now, I was moving things around and everything, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I remember I took like a week, and I was just studying, so I can learn how to do all this stuff. I was just learning how to do all this stuff, and I mean, thank God that he helped me out and gave me the patience in order to do all this. I mean, I love it. I love it. I mean, later on, we're gonna have more people, join in, and we ask them questions also, because I mean, I'm pretty sure not only us, we're not the only ones that have like some crazy trippy fishing stories, man. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who else we get on this podcast, who else we can, get to join this movement and support, man. That's one of the biggest things that that needs to continue within the valley, within our community, and then our extended family. Like you said, we got a lot of friends in Mexico that catch big bass. We got people from the North Texas, surrounding states, and the support just got to keep it growing, man. That's the best way to kind of do things. But yeah, man, great podcast you got going, dude. You're doing great, and I appreciate you again having me on, bro. Really do.
Thanks, man. Thank you for being with us. And, well, the first question that I want to ask you, Gabriel, la primera pregunta que te quiero preguntar, Gabriel, the first question that I want to ask you is, you said right now that you had how many years? Like, how long do you have bass fishing?
I started in 2016, October 20th, man. Believe it or not, I'll backtrack my story. I was fishing before bass fishing. The only fishing I knew was catfish. Go buy some chicken liver, show up to the Miro de Saca, and that's all I knew. Then a good buddy took me to Walmart. We got some lures, some soft plastics, and then we started catching white bass. And after white bass, I learned about largemouth bass.
Yeah.
Started learning the culture, started learning the backstory of bass fishing, and just like everybody says, it's addicting. It was addicting. And how I started getting out there was Fireman's Park in McAllen.
Yeah.
That was the first places that I started fishing. I didn't have a lot of friends, as far as for fishing. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know lakes. I didn't know spots. So Fireman's Park, man. Fireman's Park is where I pretty much learned the basics, just the basics. I remember that place had some really nice bass, especially for a rookie like me. I would think 2 pounds and 3 pound bass were enormous. I'm like, nobody else is catching these kind of bass, man. Only me. I mean, that's how excited I was to catch bass at that little park. Yeah. And then you learn real quick, man, that there's some big bass out there, big lakes, awesome canals in our area, and just it just grew from there, man. It just grew from there. But yeah, man, 2016 October, that's when I first started. That's when I bought my first crankbaits and my first soft plastic worms and hooks and stuff for bass fishing, man. That's how I got it going. So shout out to Fireman's Park, man.
Fireman's Park, dude. Richie, lo que le pregunté a Gabriel es que cuántos años tiene en pescando la lobina. Y dice que tiene desde octubre... ¿October what?
2016.
Oh, 2016. Que tiene desde el 2016 pescando la lobina. Y que primero, él iba a pescar, pero él tiraba para I was gonna say el pez gato. What? No, el bagre. Le tiraba al bagre, chicken liver, el ¿cómo se llama? Hígado de pollo, lo tiraba y chicken liver, yeah, chicken liver. Y le tiraba al bagre primero, so that's how it is. Yeah, man. So that 4 years. I have basically unos por ahí también, unos 5 years, I believe. I think 5 years. Albert Garcia says it's addicted when you spend thousands of dollars a year. Dude.
One of the first complications as far as financial wise goes, as far as the money, was fishing line, dude. Just buying braid, like having to constantly buy fishing line, and then you buy the cheap stuff first, and then you learn the hard way that you buy cheap, you're gonna get cheap outcomes.
Yeah.
And and then I started to go to braided line, and spending $15-20, and it just started to add up. Like, don't get me wrong, I know there's people out there that spend ridiculous. They got boats, they got multiple kayaks, they take large and long fishing trips. But yes, man, it's addicting, man. It really is. Whether you spend $100 a year or $50,000 a year, if you're addicted and you're hooked, man. And it's pretty much one of those things that you're not going to get out of, for sure.
Yeah, that's true, man. That is so true. Carlos Lopez, what's up, man? What's up? Aldo Garcia. Esteban says, still remember Big Lots. Gabriel was my manager. Oh, yeah. And,
Hey, Esteban. Shout out to Esteban, bro. One of the first guys I fished with, man, was Esteban Banderas. Showed me a couple of spots, showed me how to use like a crankbait and kind of where to throw, and always a good time to fish with Esteban.
Yeah,
So
man.
shout out to Esteban, man. Shout out.
yeah, front neighbor, Steven. Always, man. Always. Hey, let's go fishing. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Richie, watch. This was the next question that I was going to ask. Richie asked it, but in Spanish. ¿Cuál es su récord en bass? So that was the next question I was going to ask you, Gabriel. Richie beat me to it. So what is your PB, bro? What is the PB?
Okay, so it's not the biggest bass in the world, and as much as I fished, I would have anticipated that I would have, a larger number. But to this day, my personal best is still a 5.86 pound bass. Now, close to 6 pounder, still the biggest bass I caught. And believe it or not, I caught that bass in my rookie days, man. My rookie days, very early, this was, I believe, early 2017. Again, I started October 2016, so like in April of 2017, I caught a 5.86 pound bass. That is my biggest bass. Now, I've been to places where the opportunity has been there to catch a bigger bass. Just it never happens, and that moment in time was just not on my side. So this day, yeah. I still can't beat that. I'm a little embarrassed about it. I'm a little embarrassed about it. But yes.
The reason why is because you've been working hardcore, bro. I mean, it's work. I mean, the guy works hard. I mean, like brutally hard, and he goes and he visits his parents that live out of town. So I mean, it's very little fishing time that you have there, also, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Speaking on that, that's one of my goals for this year is to put away the 1 and 2 hour sessions. If I'm gonna get out there, I need to get out there at least half a day, or just get away from, because I had this habit of going and I would fish an hour and a half, and then take off, and then I would get home and I would notice, like, man, I should have just stayed out there. The percentage, or you increase your chances with more cast. More cast, you definitely increase your chances. And one thing, I was just shortcutting myself, man. I kept shortcutting myself. Kept cutting my sessions early. I'm a very live wire guy, so I have short temper, very short patience. And, in bass fishing, you need that patience. You have to have that patience. It's a one thing. Now, where I caught that bass, I caught that bass at Harlingen. I caught that place, I think they call that lake, Dixie Lake Park. I think that's what they call it. And a couple of buddies were on fire there. They were posting all their fish. They were posting where they were fishing. Nobody invited me, and I just showed up. I showed up with my former girlfriend, and I said, let's go try it out. And we showed up there, walked the banks. I caught a 2 pounder, and then I caught a 3 pounder, and then I caught that 5 pounder. My former girlfriend, we're still friends, we still talk, and she always reminds me of how I was screaming, dude. I was screaming, like, not just yelling, like, in excitement. I was literally screaming like, just top of my lungs, most exciting moment I've ever had.
Yeah.
And to this day, it's still the most exciting moment I've ever had, man.
Hands shaking and everything. I mean,
big time.
Yeah,
big time.
I mean, I remember. I mean, Douglas says stuck at 6. Kevin says 5.8 in Michigan is a big fish. Albert says 6.7 pounds. I mean, it's tough to catch a fish that size. I mean, now I understand because when you have a bass boat, and you go to big lakes, the chances of you getting a fish like that are, higher. I mean, it's higher.
Yeah.
But bank fishing and looking for big bass, it's a challenge. It is a challenge. It is tough. I mean, it is tough. and they come out, and sometimes they don't. They come, they don't. They come, don't. And that's the thing with bank fishing, you know.
You can't bank fishing. You can't. One thing you'll always say is, "I wish I can reach over there. I wish I can get to this spot, or I can cast that far." But then you get on a boat, you know, because you and Carlos Lopez from Bass Brothers have taken me out on a boat, and you get on a boat, and what's the first thing we do? Let's go hit the banks. Let's go hit the banks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like we both said, it's just getting out there, more time, more opportunities, and just keep grinding, man. Got to keep grinding. One motivating factor that I had was actually seeing an 8-pounder, a 7-pounder, like when I went with you and Carlos.
Yeah.
I saw you and Carlos catch some really big bass that one time I went with y'all. And to this day, I still remember that. So a lot of that plays a big motivation factor. It really does. It just kind of drives you to just keep grinding it because you see it with your own eyes. It's possible. It's very possible to catch an 8-pounder and 10-pounder, you know, the right line, the right bait, the right time. And when the moment strikes, man, that's just thrilling. It really is a really good thrill.
Yeah, you just got to be ready. I mean, when the moment happens, because if that bass gets away, oh my God, you see it and you see it leave. Oh, dude, the pain, bro. The heartburn. The heartburn. The heartburn, dude. It's just, oh. Oh, but yeah, man. So, Richie.
I've seen you I remember it lasted about a week, bro. We were fishing. We were on our kayaks. You lost a big bass right at the kayak. I mean, the bass was so big, it couldn't even jump, bro. I remember. And when a bass can't get up, like, all out of the water,
yeah,
and you see that big girth, I remember for like a week, bro. I'm not going to say you were butthurt, but you were upset, bro. You were upset, but that's just the drive, bro. That's the drive you have, bro.
Man.
You know what I mean?
I think I remember that day too that you're talking about, dude. I almost fell off the kayak, I believe. I was like, no. And when I went like that, you know, it almost just tipped over and then I just gave up on it and I'm like, oh, dude, that just sucks. But, Richie, lo que estás diciendo, Gabriel, es que la lobina más grande que él ha pescado es 5.86 libras. Es de ese peso. La cosa es que y dice Gabriel que él está agüitado por eso, pero le digo, no debería estar agüitado porque él trabaja mucho y él tiene un poquito de tiempo nada más para salir a pescar. Pero él dice que yo sé, pero al rato voy a estar con la mentalidad de ir a pescar seguido más para romper ese récord mío. 5.86 es su PB, Richie. Si estás ahí viendo todavía. All right. So, Gabriel, the next question I have for you. What is your favorite bait or your favorite lure that you like to use? Now, putting aside the fact, you know, that we have to switch baits in a certain day, you know, or certain time of the year. You know what I mean? Like, but what is the first thing? Okay, let me tie this on. Boom. Let's go. Let's give it a try.
Okay, so this bait costs $3. $3 bait at Academy. It's a little crankbait by H2O Express. It's a golden brown craw. That's what it's called on the box. That bait has been the most effective bait that I had. Some of my biggest bass from canals come off that crankbait. You know, now there's times that I will tie it on, and that's the first thing that I'm gonna slam out there. And then there's times that I bust it out at the very end when I'm at those when I'm in those times of not catching anything. And multiple times I've tied on that bait and I've lucked out. Either it helped me stay out of the skunk zone, at least get me one bass.
Yeah.
Or it kept me active throughout the whole session and catching multiple bass. But it's a $3 bait. H2O Express is the brand. You'll find it at your local Academy. Shout out to Academy. And,
sponsor me.
They were my sponsor. But $3 crankbait, man. That is my favorite lure that I have now. I have a lot of lures. I have a lot of baits. I mean, I still have baits that I've never used, never tied on.
Yeah.
I have baits that I don't know how to use. But yeah, man. Golden brown craw, $3 crankbait from H2O Express at Academy.
So, Richie, lo que le acabo de preguntar es cuál es su lure preferido. ¿Cuál es su curicán preferido o qué bait le encanta usar? La primera cosa que él tiene puesto. Y dice que es un crankbait de H2O, de Academy. El color es como... What color was it, Gib?
Golden brown craw.
Es morado con oro y es un craw. So it's a golden brown craw. Pero es un crankbait de H2O. Dice que ese es el favorito, que él cuando va a pescar, él tiene que sacar algo con eso. Por eso ese es su favorito. So, yeah. All right. Next question. Next question is, Gabriel, the next question I have for you, and this is one of the things that I really wanted to ask you. What is the craziest thing that has happened to you while you were out bass fishing? ¿Cuál es la cosa más loca que te ha pasado mientras tú estás allá pescando la lobina? Yeah.
Okay. This one will always, this memory will be with me forever.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me, I've had a lot of moments. I've come across a pack of coyotes that didn't want to let me continue my pathway.
Yeah.
I had like four jump in front of me, about 3 of them jumped behind me, and they just stood there and watched me, but it was pretty obvious that they didn't want me to keep going forward. So I come across coyotes, weird situation. It was just weird, man.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. I've come across really big snakes. I've stepped on snakes before. Basic things like that. Most time anglers come across stuff like that. But me personally, the craziest thing that's ever happened to me was bass fishing on a local canal here in Edinburgh. Early morning hours, it's quiet. The only thing I hear are the birds. And I barely started, had my GoPro on, and I didn't hear it, but I heard the ending of it. And what happened was there was a car with a guy and a girl. Guy was driving, and I guess he was hauling ass. He was flying, bro.
Yeah.
Flying.
Yeah.
He lost control. Swerved into off the road, got into the grass, and pretty much fell in the canal, bro. Pretty much, I would say about 100 feet from where I was fishing. And that was one of the scariest moments, bro. I mean, the car was like in there, bro. And I heard the girl screaming. I heard the guy screaming, and then I heard he got on the gas and was just had it in reverse, trying to peel out to come out of there. And I ran over there, bro. They were freaking out because the only thing they see was, in their seats was at the water. And they were screaming, bro. And I understand I'd be in that same situation, but I ran over there and I told them, chill out. The water's only 2 feet deep. I just try to convince them, you fall in here, you're going to be all right. Your car is screwed, but you're going to be all right. And they calmed down. I got both of them out of the car. They were scared, bro, shaking. And then a bunch of people stopped. Everybody tied some ropes. That's the one thing, man. That's the one thing I love about the valley, man. I know a lot of people talk bad about our area, but, man, everybody that saw that happen, everybody stopped. Everybody got off. Everybody gave a helping hand. We were able to pull the car back up the bank, back on the road. And here's the funny part about that, bro. Once the car got back on the road, everybody was there. Everybody was clapping, yay! You know what I mean? The girl started cussing out the guy. You're never driving my car again. You're never taking me anywhere again. So that was one of the scariest moments, man, because just for the fact that a couple more feet, that could have been me. You know what I mean?
The car was just gonna.
Yeah, bro. It could have been me, or it could have been worse, man. They could have flipped over and flipped into the canal upside down. But yeah, man, that's one of the memories in bass fishing that had nothing to do with fishing. It was just a moment that happened while I was fishing, man. And that one will stick with me for a long time. That one will stick with me for a long time, man. So yeah, I would say that's top of the list for me. Top of the list, man.
That insane. So Richie, lo que le pregunté a Gabriel es cuál es la cosa más loca que ha pasado con él mientras está pescando la lubina. Y Gabriel dice que estaba pescando ahí en un canal cerca en Edinburgh, estaba pescando él, y que a unos 100 pies de él, que un carro se desvía y se va al canal y choca y está abajo en el canal, choca allá abajo. Y pues él, él pescando vio todo eso y se friqueó y pues va corriendo para allá para ver si todos están bien, si no pasó nada, lo que sea. Pero pues imagínate tú eso, I mean, si estás pescando y luego pasa algo así, no hombre, pues, you know, that's just insane. That's just insane, bro. I mean, insane. So, a quick question, Gabriel. Quick question, man. Morning or afternoon? What do you like fishing more? In morning or afternoon?
The morning, bro.
Morning?
The morning, yeah. I've caught more bass in the morning than I do in the afternoon. And when I go fishing in the afternoon, I've seen my buddies catch more than me. You know what I mean? I don't do good in the evening, but like you, and Roy, you know Roy.
Yeah, Roy.
I don't always do that great in the evening. But in the mornings, I'm a powerhouse, man. I guess it has a lot to do with my job. My job starts at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So, you know, that plays a big part.
Yeah.
But the mornings, for the simple reason that I get to start my day fishing, man. You know, there's nothing really better for me to get out there and start your morning fishing. Now, I used to be one of those real early birds, bro. Like there before the sun came up, all my gear ready. But 2020 and this year, man, I've kind of been lazy. I've been slacking really bad. And but I gotta get back at it. But yes, bro, to answer your question, morning, bro.
Mornings.
The morning, definitely.
Morning.
A Stripes taco, a Stripes coffee. Yes, bro.
Nice.
For me, the morning, bro. Gotta love it.
I'm afternoon because I just won't wake up in the morning, dude. I just won't. I just won't. But yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you, bro. I got a question for you.
Oh, órale.
Have you ever done night fishing? Not fishing into the night and then like catch a bass when it's getting dark. I'm talking about like night fishing. Have you ever fished like all night?
Once. So, lo que Gabriel me preguntó es que si he pescado lobina en la noche, pero toda la noche buscar la lobina y pescar lobina. I did it once. I remember I did it once, and it was dude, we're in the middle of nowhere, in the lake, in the middle of nowhere, dude. No lights, no nothing. I was just throwing a chatterbait, you know, just making noise in there in the water, and dude, it was ridiculous, dude. I was looking for bass, but I didn't end up catching nothing. I didn't end up catching no bass in the night, and so it was already like 4 or 5 in the morning. By the time we would walk back and reach our car, it would be like 6. It was 6. It's an hour like to go back, más o menos por ahí, 30 minutes. But and you know, get all the things back in and everything, and then head home and then drive back home, and it'd be like we get home like at 7. But I mean, the walk. What freaked me out was the walk heading back to the car because I mean, hooey.
Don't see nothing.
Kukui, bro. Kukui. It's just.
We gotta try that. I gotta try that. I've always wanted to do bass fishing overnight. You know, find a little spot. You know, light a little fire, take some food, maybe a little barbecue.
Yeah.
And fish all night. Now, I know a lot of saltwater people do this. You know, they fish overnight.
Yeah.
But bass fishing overnight, I've never done that.
I
know it's a little challenging.
It is.
You know, we're always up for a challenge, man. Always up for a challenge.
The one that I do know who goes fishing in the night for bass and has a spot is Rob Lopez. He goes on his boat, and I mean, the guy, it's the night, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, and he's like out here bass fishing, and he's like with a huge baby bass, like a baby-sized bass in his hands, like
here catching bass. like Jesus, Rob Lopez is insane, man. I mean, in the night.
That guy's dedicated. That guy's dedicated, man.
Yeah, Rob.
Definitely dedicated to his game. He doesn't, I've never met him in person, but I admire the guy a lot, man. So shout out to Rob Lopez.
Shout out to
Rob Lopez, man.
Make sure if you guys want to go on to catch thousands of white bass, or to go slay some huge largemouth bass, make sure to hit up Rob Lopez, send him an inbox. Good Times Fishing Guide. There he is. There's man of the hour in the comments. Make sure to send him a message, and that guy will get you on some huge bass, man. It's the best guide in Falcon, hands down, man, hands down. So the last question, Gabriel, what's the biggest bass you've missed in your life, and why? ¿Cuál es la lobina más grande que se te ha ido y por qué?
Okay, so I got two answers for that one. Got two different stories for that one. So the first one was, again, fishing with you. We were at a local lake here in the RGB, and having a slow day, bunch of little dinks. Top water was okay. Sun started to come out, so I started cranking it. Had a big old crankbait. I remember a big old crankbait, man. And I hooked up to something, and it fought so hard. Now, I don't know if I was maybe nervous or I just didn't have a grip on the pole, but the fish was taking the pole out of my hand. Like, I'm on the kayak, and I literally had the pole, like, on my lap, like, holding the pole, using, like, my thigh to, like, press it down.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a carp. I could have maybe, how do you call it, a side hook, foul hook carp.
Yeah.
It could have been a big catfish. I don't know. But if it was a bass, that probably was my personal best. 7, 8 pounds maybe. I mean, I've never had that kind of a fight. And I can maybe say it was a bass because I'm watching my line run straight. It's taking me a little deeper, and it just came off. Just came off like nothing, bro. I just trying to fight it so much, gave it that slack, and it just crankbait, man, came off. Surprising 2 treble hooks, couldn't stay hooked to that fish. So I'm gonna say that 7, 8 pounder. Now here's the funny thing: I don't know what a 7, 8 pounder feels like fighting, but I can just assume and anticipate that that's what it was. It was one of the craziest moments I've had in bass fishing, as far as catching and losing the fish. Now, the second one that I have was I didn't hook the fish or I didn't catch it, but I saw it. I'm walking the bank, and you know what? You taught me this. You taught me this about 2 years ago to stop walking on the bank, literally like on the edge of the bank. You taught me if I'm going to move from one spot to another spot, back up, 5-10 feet, walk, and then creep up, like literally creep up to your spot.
Yeah.
Let your head just pop over that horizon of that bank.
Yeah.
But as I did that, I saw one of the biggest bass I've ever seen in my life swim out of a rock, stop, kind of curve, and then just take off when it saw me. And that sucker was huge, bro. Huge. And I fish shallow water. This was at a lake. I fish shallow water. So I saw that bass, bro. I saw that bass just come out of a rock real slow, and he was huge, bro.
Jeez.
Huge. I don't know, another 7, 8 pounder right there ready for me to catch. And he saw me, took off, left the boil. Bro, I stayed casting there for about a good hour. Bien metido a pescar ese bass, bro. I was like, I'm going to catch this sucker. He's here, he's somewhere, but never hooked up to it, never caught it. That bass haunted me for like a good year, bro. Haunted me, bro. Haunted me.
Dang. Yeah, so Richie, lo que dice Gabriel es que la primera lobina grande que se le fue, estaba pescando conmigo, estaba en un kayak, pero tenía, cuando le hizo, you set the hook right on it?
Yeah.
Cuando le dio fuerte para meter el anzuelo, que estaba peleando bien feo y bien duro, y se le estaba llevando línea bien duro, y que hasta ya mero la caña pues se le iba. Y de repente, so what happened next after that? Like when when
Just, I think what I just, I got in a little panic mode maybe. Me asusté poquito, me asusté poquito. Yo no sabía qué fue la pescado.
yeah.
Yo no sabía si fue un pescado gato, el gato catfish,
Sí, el bagre.
or si fue un carpa. I don't know if it was a carp.
Sí.
But just the panic, man, just not being able to dial in, zone in what you're doing, what are your step by step.
Yeah.
And I wasn't reading. I was just fighting, bro. Like, I had both hands just fighting, wasn't reeling, just bad sequence, man. And se me fue, bro. Y me quedé agüitado por unos días, unos semanas me quedé agüitado. Stayed a little butthurt for a while on that one, man.
But
And you know how it goes, bro. You tell people, and they're like, yeah, and nobody believes you.
Nobody
bro.
believes you.
Nobody believes
Siempre
you.
cuando dices
But
que
it happened.
siempre cuando dices que se te va una buena, when you always say that you miss a big bass, they'll be like, yeah, we know. Yeah, and they don't believe it. They don't believe it. They do not, or they just might say it's a turtle. They'll say it's a turtle. So yeah, guys. So yeah, Gabriel, those were all the questions that I had for you today, brother. Let me see. Hold up. Okay. If you guys have any questions, for me or Gabriel right now, let us know. Let us know what's up next. Is gonna be the giveaway. So, and the giveaway that I did. Any questions first? Go ahead and type them down. Si tienen una pregunta para nosotros, por favor, pónganla ahí in los comments. What's next is I'm gonna be doing the giveaway for the bass fishing painting that I have. Oh man, I left it in the car. No, because I picked it up yesterday, man, and it was just cold, and it's in there. I need to go get it.
Hey, Luis, before you let me go, again, man, just wanted to give you a shout out, man. You have the support of all of us right behind you, bro. You've played a big role, not just in my life in bass fishing, but in a lot of people, bro. You're a great role model for a lot of the younger generation, man. I just wanted to make sure I gave you a good shout out, bro. We're all behind you on this podcast, bro. We're all supporting you. I'm really hoping this channel grows. I'm really hoping that this new journey that you're taking, bro. I know this first was YouTube videos, now a podcast. You've got fishing apparel, and I hope this really grows. I hope it blows up. Shout out to everybody that supported you and supported me, bro. A lot of your friends I know as well. We're all behind you, bro. So, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody at Bass Brothers, Canal Fishing Junkies. Shout out to Mark at South Texas Bass Assassins. Shout out to LCD 956. Shout out to my best bud, Roy. So we're all behind you, bro. Wish you nothing but the best on this podcast. And I appreciate it the utmost for having me as a guest on your show, bro. I look forward to your other shows, bro. I really do, bro. Shout out to Luis, man.
Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. And it's the love for the bass fishing. We love doing that. We love bass fishing, and that's what it is, You want pizza, bro? That's my kid. He wants pizza. There's pizza right there, man. Go get pizza. You guys want pizza there on Facebook? Man. Yeah, but it's the love for the sport. It's the love for the bass. We respect the bass so much. It's always catch and release for us, man. What up? Am I late or what? Yeah, Falcon. You're real late, dude. Bien tarde, el vato. But hey, man. So that's what it is. Wait, Kevin said if Kevin, you ever run a drop shot? Drop shot is my favorite, bro. Well, one of my favorites. My favorite is the swim bait with a underspin right now. That's my favorite. Just there on the edges, right, Gabriel? It's the best, dude.
Yeah.
It's the best, dude.
Fire that day.
That day was awesome, man. But yeah, the drop shot works also. When them bass don't want to bite, just set up a drop shot, move it real slow, and those suckers are gonna suck it up, dude. But hey, Mark Clark, Bass Daddy, pulling up. It's about time, Mark. Jesus, I'm about to do a giveaway right now, guys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go get the painting from the car. I'm gonna go get the painting and just give me a minute. All right, guys. Gabriel, thank you so much for accepting the invitation to come out and being the first guest and invite here on the Bigmouth Talkshow.
Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it. Wishing everybody the best out there, and we're having some tough times here in Texas, but
Yeah.
Everybody's backing each other up, doing their best to adapt and survive.
Yeah,
So
that's
my well wishes to everybody, man, that's going through this right now. You know, all this is kind of crazy. We just went through 2020, now all of this in 2021, but you know, everybody's got each other's back, especially the fishing community. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that got on here. Hey, I'll go ahead and once I get my laptop charged back up, I'll go through the comments when this podcast is over, and I'll be sure to read all the comments. Any questions that were there, I'll do my best to reply to those. And again, man, shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to hey, let your friends know, man.
Yeah.
Let your friends know
Yeah.
about this podcast. Share this podcast. Build this podcast. There's not a lot of people doing this in the Valley. So when somebody takes a risk to do this and put themselves out there, the best thing we can do is support that. That's the way this community is going to grow. That is the way the learning culture will grow. So, man, share the hell out of this, man. Share it to your brother. Share it to your friend. Even if they don't live in our area, share this. Help us build something that's a really important to my buddy here, Pet, man. So shout out to everybody, man. Really, really, really appreciate you guys getting on here and supporting my boy, man. Really do.
Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. And there's Mr. Gabriel.
Anytime.
Thanks, Gabriel. Thank you, man.
Papi,
Hey.
I want familia there. Look, Pa, look at Emilio. Look at that Emilio.
All right, guys. So give me a little minute. Give me a little minute. I'm gonna go get the painting so we can get started with the wheel decide and see who is gonna be the winner of the painting. Just give me a little minute. I'll be back right now. All right, guys. Give me a little minute. Just give me a little minute and I'll be back right now. All right, guys. All right. I am back. So, all right. Okay. I don't even know what happened here. All the comments, I am lost. Shared publicly. Thank you, brother. Edwin Ferrer, how's it going? Hopefully it's all good over there where you're living at. Falcon Pete Run. Richie, excelente entrevista, muchas gracias, bro. Intentamos con el español y el inglés también juntos. Lo hice en español, lo intenté hacerlo en español para ti, bro. I mean, I tried my best. Intenté lo mejor. So who's performing during the halftime, babe? My kid with the pizza, he's gonna be eating, he's showing you all the pizza. Thank you guys. So here it is, guys. Here is the bass drawing that will be, let me see. There it is. That will be for giveaway. That is the drawing from Brian Lopez on Facebook. Make sure you hit him up. Make sure to hit him up. If you guys liked, shared, and tagged a friend, then you guys joined in on the giveaway. Make sure to hit up Brian Lopez there with this awesome drawing. Insane. So if you like, shared, and tagged a friend, then you're in on the giveaway. Saludos, mi brother. Aquí ando arriba la pesca. Eso, Mr. FLA. So here it is. I saw that this the David Clark. Where are you, David? Let's get a tourney going, Pep. He said that. Let's get a tourney going. Why not? Why not get a tournament going? Why not get a tournament going? So I'll let you guys know. But David, I'm gonna need all your help. I'm gonna need all of y'all Falcon dudes' help. To get the tournament going. I am down, like brutally down, dude. I'd love to get a tournament going. All good here, brothers. All right. So let's start with the giveaway, shall we? Let's start with the giveaway. Let me see. Let me put this here. Give me a little minute. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it. So it's gonna be the last man standing. It is gonna be the last man standing. Let me get that dude out of here. All right, there you go. It's gonna be the last man standing. Can you guys see the spinning, the reel? Yeah, can you guys see it? Okay, well here it goes. Let me see. Let me check the comments first. All right, can you guys see the spinning reel, guys? Let me know in the comments. So the first guy that is out is Mr. Willie Medina from NMLURES. You are out, Mr. William. So sorry about... What's up, bro?
What is that they're spinning?
It's a spinning thing that says who the winner is. Okay? It's called Wheel Decide. We'll go tell mom you wet your socks. Oh, my God. So, next one. Let's see who's out. Let's see who is out now. Oh, Mr. Rene Miranda, you are out, brother. So sorry about that. Thank you for playing. All right. So sorry about that, Mr. Rene. Here goes. Next one. Let's see who's in. Let's see who's out. Memo Sanchez Macias, you are out, brother. So sorry about that, Mr. Memo. Next name. So sorry about that, but it's a free giveaway. You can hang this painting in your room, in your man cave. Mr. Mark Clark, you are out, Mr. Mark. Mr. Bass Daddy, you are out, bro. So sorry about that. Next name is, it's free. It's free, dude. Totally free. Next name is Roger Vela Jr. You are out, man. So sorry about that, Mr. Roger. Let's see who's next. Let's see who is next. Mr. Oh my God, Scott Sandberg, you are out, Mr. Scott. So sorry about that, brother. Let people know about this page, dude. Let people know about, oh, Mary Lopez, you are out. Miss Mary Lopez, you are out. So sorry about that. Let's go, right, again, let's try it again. But just share, you could send some love by sharing, sharing the page. Javier Solis, you are out, brother. You are out, Mr. Javi. Thank you for playing. But send some love by sharing. I would appreciate that a lot. Eddie Vela, you are out, Mr. Eddie. Thank you for playing. Thank you for sharing, tagging. Thank you, brother. Next, Mr. Edgar, what? Mr. Edgar Garcia, you are out, man. Thank you for playing, Mr. Edgar. All right, let's see who's next. It's a little bit lagging over here in the live stream, but it's all good over here. Kevin Galvin, you are out, Mr. Kevin. So close, brother, so close. Thank you for playing, brother. Thank you for playing. Next one is Mr. David Clark. Woo! Mr. David Clark, you are out, brother. Next one. Let's see who's next. Oh, Mr. Abden Canales, you are out, buddy. Hijo, you didn't win this one, dude. But that guy Adam Canales had luck on his side since ufale. All right, next one. Oh my God, JJ Cardenas, Mr. JJ, you are out, buddy. All right, so only 3 left. Only 3 left in this race. Only 3 left, Mr. Alejandro Rodriguez. Oh, so sorry, brother. So sorry about that. Next one. There's only 2 left now. Let's see who's out. Let's see who's out. Anthony or Ramon. Let's see who's out. Mr. Raymond, you are out. So the winner is Mr. Anthony. Mr. Anthony, you are the winner. You are the winner, Mr. Anthony Vereb. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Mr. Anthony Vereb, you are the winner of the bass drawing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for congratulations, Mr. Anthony. You are the winner of the bass drawing. And the next one is the next giveaway that I'm gonna do is gonna be something more brutal. It's gonna be something even more awesome. Shout out to Brian Lopez once again for this awesome drawing. Sick painting. Man, I can't get the lighting right. Shout out to Mr. Brian Lopez. Make sure to hit him up so you can get one of these done for your man cave. The guy does awesome woodworks, awesome with the fish on there, the bass on there. Is just awesome stuff. Congratulations, Mr. Anthony. Thank you all for joining on this live stream. Thank you all for joining on this live stream that I had today. Probably the longest one I've had and the longest one I've done. Please stay safe. Please stay safe with all this going on, all this weather stuff going on, this cold weather. Stay warm. Don't go outside naked because then you're going to get sick, bro. I mean, just look at me. What happened to me? I got sick. I didn't go outside naked, but I got sick. So stay safe. Stay warm. If you all need anything and I can help, send me an inbox. Shoot me an inbox. And if I can do anything, I mean, I'll try my best to help you all out in any way I can. All right. So stay safe, stay warm, take care of all your loved ones and everything. Check your friends also. Check if everything's okay. Finally, I got some light after 3 days, 2 days and a half. And then when I got light, it came off, came on, came off, came on, came off, came on. They're playing with my emotions, bro. They're playing with my emotions. But thank you guys. Good show, bro. Thank you, Mr. Poncho. Mark Clark, I'm friends with Anthony, so I'll let him know. Thank you, Mark. I was going to shoot him an inbox anyways, but thank you very much. He may still be without power. Dude, I mean, well, let him know. If you can get to him and you can let him know by person, that'd be awesome. Don't forget La San Marcos Pal Frio. Don't forget that. Cover yourself up because right now it's going to be pretty chilly in the teens with the air coming in. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being part of this live stream. Thank you guys. Thank you, Gabriel, for showing up and answering questions. Stay tuned for next week's live stream. I'll have another guest. I don't know if you guys can still see me. I don't know if you guys... Did it cut, babe?